Hello everyone, my name is Serah Ndanu and this is the Skin Therapy Show. This show is aimed at equipping both women and men with all the skills needed to have that $1 million look when it comes to grooming. Now, you may or may not be worth what you're wearing, but that does not mean that you cannot look like money. You want to walk into a party and you hear someone yell, "Deebs," simply because they can see the pores in your skin from across the room. It's like your life is in high definition. Interesting, right? Anyway, back to the basics. On this show, we are going to discuss the various skin types and how you can take care of each and every one of them. We want you to age gracefully, not just to age. We do not want you to bleach yourself to melanoma in the name of light skin is back in fashion. We do not want you to depreciate exponentially. That is why throughout the course of this show, we are going to have a panel of experts who also happen to be the cream of the crop dermatologists who will tell us of how easy or difficult it is to achieve that $1 million look. And you back at home can be part of this conversation by simply sending in your questions, suggestions, or concerns to our SMS line. Do not forget that you can also get in touch with us on Facebook, Twitter, and you can tag us along on your Instagram photos so that we can be able to see exactly what you're going through and answer your questions as pragmatic as we can. Without further ado, it is now time to welcome you to an economy few choose to practice. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Skin Therapy Show. Today, I'm honored to have two incredible people, a top-notch image consultant, Mr. Bbanga, and the ever so beautiful, multi-talented Ravinder Kaur, right? Did I get that right? She is a cosmetologist. So let me start with the lady, Miss Ravinder. What is cosmetology all about?
Cosmetology is a large subject. It deals with external body care, anything to do with hair, skin, nails, and overall body care externally. The internal care is taken by the physicians and the dermatologists. There are different branches in it, different specializations. You can specialize in hair care, you can specialize in skin care, you can specialize in nail care. So depending on what you specialize in, and it also entails the cosmetic chemistry. So whatever you specialize in, that's when you can take care of the skin. Overall, you cannot separate the skin from the hair, from the nails, and that is how every care is given.
And I will pose the same question to you, Mr. Derek. What is image consultancy and how does one get into this field?
Okay, well, I prefer to call myself not just an image consultant, but a communications consultant as well. Image consulting is part of what I do, but I work with a number of my clients to help them be seen, be heard, and be remembered for the right reasons. And, you know, statistically, it's been proven 55% of judging people is based on visual, what we see. And the way God created us, so you may believe that we have evolved this way, a lot of these judgments are subconscious. Our brain doesn't even have to compute it. In other words, we're instantaneously making judgments about people based on what we're seeing. And we see what they're wearing, and we also see how they look. So the skin, obviously, is a visual representation of what we are inside.
Okay.
So talking about the skin, obviously, grooming is intrinsic to that visual representation. And so, especially when I talk to men, that the days of using water and Lifebuoy are over. We're in the 21st century, and the male grooming industry is now a $1 billion industry. And men are more aware. They're taking better care of their skin. And so it's not just for the ladies, but it's for the men as well, to make sure that they are groomed to give themselves the opportunity to be the best at what they do in this hyper-competitive world.
So let's talk about acne. Being a cosmetologist, what is the common cause of acne? Is it genetic, or does it have anything to do with our diet, water, or what really causes it?
Acne is not really genetic. It could be genetic, but it's not really genetic. There are many factors that cause acne. One of them is diet. Another one could be hormonal changes in the body, could be the things that we use like contraceptives or some kind of alcoholism, medication, etc. Other factors that include are the external factors like the pollution, the cosmetics that we use. Maybe you don't use the right type of cosmetics for your skin type. So it all depends on what has caused the acne for a particular person. It's not generalized. It depends on individuals. We cannot say acne is caused by this only, no.
Ms. Ravinder, there's a common word in cosmetology, care. Tell us more about it and what it really entails.
Care is the care that is given by an esthetician on the overall body. It entails the skin care, basically external skin care. And it's done on different parts of the body. For example, the care given to the face, we do facials. The care given to the nails is manicure. The care given to the body is overall massage, etc. For the face, we can also do the makeup. So basically, it's the care given by a cosmetologist on the skin on a particular part of the body.
Derek, what is skin and what I'm wearing? Do they have a relation?
Yes, actually, there is a part of image consulting called the psychology of color. So everyone has a skin tone. Obviously, they're Caucasians, they're Africans, they're Indians, but everyone has a skin tone, even within these different groups. The colors that you wear actually have an effect on how people see you, and even indeed on yourself, the wearer of those things. So your skin has that skin tone, and people who are aware of this will then be able to wear the colors that best suit their skin tone. Now, you can't change your skin, I mean, short of bleaching. So the only alternative, regardless of what color your skin is, or what skin tone, I should say, not skin color, but skin tone you have, is then to wear the clothes that best bring out that thing. And I mean, even, for example, wearing color in this area, the color actually reflects on your face. And wearing the wrong color, or wearing the color that is not best suited to your skin tone, can show blemishes, it can show, bags under your eyes if you're not getting enough sleep. So it's important for professionals, again, just to be, and not just professionals, for people to know these are the colors that best suit my skin tone, so your skin tone is seen in its best light.
Speaking of bleaching, I'd like to know your views on that.
My views are pretty black and white. How's that? Using terms. Black and white when it comes to skin bleaching. I mean, God gave you the skin color that you have. God did not make a mistake. Everybody is wonderfully and fearfully created. In a nutshell, it doesn't matter what your skin tone is. You're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you can be the best that you can be. I'm against skin bleaching.
I totally agree. Skin bleaching is not really advisable. You can, whatever you do, whatever cosmetics you put on your face, any product, there is no product that has been generated till today that can actually change your skin tone. Because once you discontinue the use of that product, the skin color comes back. So, and it actually gives you a lot of effects, future effects with continuous use. You start having skin problems and sensitivity because of the bleaching ingredients.
There's nothing worse than seeing somebody who has a face, what do they call it, Fanta face and then Coca-Cola hands. I mean, two different colors. You don't even look like a natural person.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
For me, stay away from it. If you're a young lady, you want to break into the entertainment scene and things like that, there are other things that you can do.
Yeah.
I think bleaching is the last thing that you should do.
Okay. Now, let me get your views.
I would want to start with your first question. Does it make or break the skin?
Yes.
It does not make or break the skin. What it does is it enhances the skin, so long as it is done in the right manner. The mistake most people make is they don't take care of the skin before they apply the makeup cosmetics. Once they don't take care of the skin, like there's a routine that they need to follow, they need to do the cleansing, toning, and the moisturizing. That is taking care of the skin first before they apply the cosmetics, the makeup itself. So when you apply the makeup in the right manner, it does not really have an impact on the skin tone or on the skin texture. When it is not done rightly, like now once we get out of the house, we do a touch-up of makeup. We keep on adding, but we don't remove what is there, take care of the skin, and then reapply. So that's the mistake most people make. But makeup does not really break the skin unless it is not done well. And there are so many makeup cosmetics. Sometimes there's this thinking of people that they don't wear makeup. So most of them, when you ask them, I don't wear makeup, but you see them with a lip gloss, you see them with a lip balm, you see them with a lipstick or something. Any product that you use on the face, whether it is a loose powder or an eye pencil, it is still makeup. So makeup is a wide range. It depends on how you do it. And of course, the expert advice is very, very important. You need to get your skin analyzed first, get to know your right skin type so that you use the right cosmetic product that is formulated for your skin type.
Awesome. Okay, we'll now take a short break, but don't go so far. We'll be right back. It is now that part of the Skin Therapy Show where we get up close and candid with our spa manager. Welcome to the show, Mr. Musa.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Musa is going to take us through a day at a spa and how this fits into skin therapy. Okay. So first things first, what is a spa and how does it fit into skin therapy?
First and all, welcome to Kempinski Spa. And we need to understand what's meaning of a spa. Yeah. Spa, it's definition by salus per aqua. It's a Latin word, mean healing through the water, okay, which explains that we have the two axes in our body. The minerals come from the land and the minerals come from the water. So if we lost the minerals from the water, we start to have a lot of defection, which will be reflected in the skin. Okay. So for that, start spa to create it some alternative way with no medical to replacing what we missing in our body to make it have good health, which will be reflected in our skin.
Okay. What treatments do you have at your spa? Who performs them? And what qualifications do they have to perform these treatments?
Basically, in Kempinski Spa, we have the seasonally concept. It's European concept, seasonally. That means we have, because every season affecting your skin and affecting your health differently, winter, spring, summer, autumn. And depending from this reflecting, you have a different treatment with different ingredients and different techniques. Okay. So there's a basic thing is we have this main, and also we have different packages to meet the needs of our client, including facial, including body treatments, including massage. We have different kind of therapy, but, also because to cover two schools, because we have in the measure of the therapy, we have two schools, Eastern school and Western school. So we have the Kenyan therapist. They have high education, they have very good qualification and high experience internationally and locally. So this follow the Western school. And we have Asian, come from Thailand, from Indonesia. Also, they follow the Eastern school. So both of them cover the main techniques what we can use in the spa.
Okay, nice. What products are available at your spa, and are these for all the skin types?
Products, basically, it's natural ingredients, and we have different French brand. So this is what we're using, and matching with every type of the skin. Okay. Because when you come to the spa, you start using consultation with the therapy. Therapists start to decide, make it a skin analysis, and they decided for you what is the best treatment matching with your needs.
Okay, so during the treatments, will I experience any sort of discomfort? And if I do, for how long is it going to last?
Regarding what we make it in the beginning as a consultation and skin analysis, if you find the best treatment matching with your need and with your skin type, there is no any uncomfortable. Okay.
Any last words?
Also, there's some advice I need to advise for the people. Please, some things, especially in the summer, skin is just a mirror for what you have inside. So you need to drink water, plenty of water, eat water. A lot of people don't know what's the meaning of eat water. Eat water, that means eat fruit, eat vegetable, rich by fiber and rich by the water. Okay. Also, don't using any whitening cream. This damage a lot in the skin. Also, if you're using some protection, it must be SPF less than between 5 till 15. We have dark skin, so we not have the damage a lot. And dark skin have the melanin so oily, so it's not need high like 30 or 60 SPF.
Which causes melanoma, if I'm not wrong.
It causes dehydrating and can have acne and affect too much for the skin. Also, it's need from twice in the week to have exfoliation for the skin and scrubbing, and also mud mask, which will be cleaning and purifying the skin from all what chemicals, what dust we have, what makeup we have. So this is what we need to care about our skin.
Okay, very important words there about the SPF. Really important. Thank you so much for taking time to be part of us today, and we hope you enjoyed yourself.
Sure.
Okay, I'll be sure to visit you at the spa one of these fine days.
You're welcome.
Okay, now we'll take a short break. Don't go so far, we'll be right back. Welcome back to the Skin Therapy Show. I am your host, Serah Ndanu. Before the break, we were talking about makeup and men and grooming. Okay.
Yes.
There's a man watching this, and they're thinking spending 5,000 shillings on a facial is way too expensive. Are there any home remedies that we can do, cheaper ways to take care of our skins?
Yes, we have many home remedies. The first thing you need to do is change your soap. Most people apply the soap on the face, and just the way Derek had said before, it's like water and lifebuoy. No, they're soaps that are formulated just for the face. They are known as the face washes. They can change into, instead of using the soap, they use the face wash. That's gentle on the skin, so it does not give you a rugged look. At the same time, they're moisturizers, hand and body lotions. They're moisturizers for the face, both for women and men. So they need to apply those. And those are things that you can just purchase from the cosmetic shops and come and use them at home.
I think out there are products that can suit any budget. You don't have to spend a ton of money to look after your skin. Now, you've got to be aware, some of these really cheap products contain, maybe they contain chemicals or they contain ingredients that might not be good for your skin.
Cheap
but
is
again,
expensive.
Yeah, it might be expensive. But I don't think that you have to spend a ton of money to be able to look after yourself. You certainly don't have to spend 5,000 shillings at a spa, even though we're in a lovely spa. And if you do have that money and you can spend it, that's terrific. But all of these things can be done on, I said, any budget. And this includes even students and people who are not necessarily earning, a salary or earning a decent. And let me just talk a little bit more about men. We move from the face. These are some of the basics. So I talked about lip balm. How about your nails, men?
Yes.
I mean, for me, a man, I really judge the character based on what I am seeing in the nails, And I'm not saying that you necessarily have to go to the salon or the spa and get yourself a manicure. You can do this at home. But to have long, jagged nails, and for heaven's sake, that one long nail on the pinky, I mean, that is just unforgivable on any level, no matter what it is that you're doing. Men, once in a while, clip your toenails. Guys are going into bed in the sheets and they're ripping them up. I mean, there's corns, onions, bunions. It's like kachumbari down there. Guys need to start. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit passionate about this.
It's okay.
Guys need to, start being aware that these things actually matter.
I've just had you talk about products. And I'm sure maybe, I don't know if it's ignorance or just there's no education out there about what kind of product that people can use on their skin for whatever purposes. Are there any that you will recommend? And if so, which ones?
There's so many products out there. We cannot really recommend the products because it depends on your skin type and it has to be treated individually. But what we need to know out there is the basics that you need to do for you to take care of your skin and the whole body care. So what you need to know is you need to learn how to do the basics. For example, you need to use a cleanser, a toner, moisturizer for the face. You need to use a body lotion for your overall body. And all these depend on the type of skin that you have, because there are different types of skin that each individual has. So depending on the skin type, you choose the product that is right for you. The manufacturers out there know that there are different types of skins that are available. So what they need to they do normally is they manufacture a product for different skin types. For example, there are products for dry skin, for oily skin, for normal skins. So what you need to know is know your skin type, then choose the right product for your skin type. A cleanser is a cleanser. The function of a cleanser is the same whether you use the one for the oily skin or for the dry skin. So what you need to know is what you need to use. Is it a cleanser? Is it a toner? Is it a moisturizer? Is it a hand and body lotion? Is it a sunscreen? So once you identify the right product and you use it according to your skin type, that should enhance your whole overall body.
Okay. Derek?
Yeah, men's skin is obviously different. I think I alluded to this earlier. Yeah. It's thicker, it is oilier. There are now entire stores, entire shelves in supermarkets that are dedicated to products specifically for men. And men need to arm themselves with this knowledge as they go out there. So just like Ravinder said, the basics, cleansing, toning, moisturizing, applying sunscreen if necessary. Those are just the basics of taking care of your skin. Again, if you are confronted with an array of products, you need to be able to pick a particular product from a basis of knowledge. So going out and doing a little bit of research and finding out. And some of these things are actually easy to do. You pick up any men's magazine, there will be certain products there that they will be advertised or people will talk about. And so you can, actually go and, with that, armed with that knowledge, and go and use those particular products.
But most product manufacturers also offer free consultation and advice. Like we can see in the supermarkets, we have stalls where they give you free skin consultation, etc. Or you can even walk into a salon or a barber shop and get some consultation before you use a particular product. So it's all about getting advice.
And before we wind up, I'd like to know your final thoughts. We'll start with you, Ms. Ravinder.
For me, I would want to advise the people out there that skin is a lifelong heritage that everyone has, and you should start taking care of it as soon as possible. There is no limited time for taking care of it. It's a long life commitment that you have to do.
Derek?
My message is to the men, and I want to actually look into a camera. So I'm going to look into that camera and talk to all the Kenyan men out there. Look your best, to feel your best, to act your best. Be seen as a prospect, not as a suspect. And I'll leave it at that.
Wow, wise words. Thank you very much for coming to the show. It's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed yourself as much as I did.
It's been wonderful.
And I'm looking forward to having you back very soon. And that is it for this week's Skin Therapy Show. I hope you did enjoy yourself as much as we did. Please do not forget to leave your comments, suggestions, or concerns to our SMS line. Get in touch with us on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram as well. That's it for this week's Skin Therapy Show. Hope to see you same time, same place next week. Good night.